So what is up, AJ? You asked me to make you a video. You are JT. Right. So this is the game. Okay. Basically, in this game, there's lots of different things you need to keep an eye on. So basically, you have to make sure you know all about all the movement options. So if you just backdash, you're recovering, but you instantly can recover. You can't press a button while it's happening. You can run, obviously, stuff like that. I'm just going to go through all of them. You can run and jump, and it's good to practice this to know how far you're going to go. So like how far you can go before you... See? Because that goes over a lot of beams. If you do this and you expect them to do a beam, and you do that, you will hit them over the beam. There's that. There's also box dashing. So box dashing is when you press up forward or back forward, up back, that like this, and then you press forward straight away. So you do this, back, then back. It's a bit hard on the stick. Hold on, see that. You can also air dash that way and backwards. Don't know why I'm finding it so hard now. But yeah, and also there's other things like that. Super down jumping is you press down then up really fast. You go super high. You can jump twice. You can always jump. You can only jump. You can only do a double jump once in anything until you touch the floor. Basically, the floor is a reset, so you can do that. And look how far you go. Okay. So when it comes to super dashing, you have to kind of it's very, very unsafe. Most people, they super dash and they want to press a button like that. So if the enemy blocks, you want people to do that because they normally beat something. But if someone down heavies when you super dash, press a button, you get launched straight away. Down heavy is actually an anti-air. So what it means is while it's coming out, if anything's hitting you from the air, you will beat it no matter what happens. You're invincible from air moves, basically, apart from key blasts and stuff like that. But the one thing you can do when you super dash is you can do this forward dash. So if they're crouching, you can go over there. And doing a dash, by the way, is really good because if you jump over them, it still attacks the same way you're facing. But if you box dash, like really fast dash, it switches sides. They're still attacking the same way. But that switches sides. So, and the other thing you should do is practicing when someone blocks your super dash, dash back. Dash back as soon as you get it back. Or you can do dash upwards. And that catches a lot of people because if they try to attack, you can land like that and you'll hit them. Okay. So as long as you just practice super dashing and then just backing off when they block it, when you see them block it. Otherwise, try to do anything you can. So the all combo everyone knows about it is like, you know, you press triangle for like times or square or X on the GameCube, on the Xbox. But the thing is that what people have to realize is when you do auto combo, it actually pulls you up because the game wants you to finish the combo. So no matter how high you are, technically, it will finish it for you. So if you do this, 1, 2. If you do it normally, I keep doing it. It will struggle. It almost missed the heavy. Look like that, it misses it. But if you do an auto combo at the end, it automatically pulls you high enough so that you can finish your combo. Because the game wants you to finish it. Even if you at the end, you just, as you can see on the left, I just literally light auto combo. It will finish it for you. It will pull you up high enough so you can do it. So assist, basically, most people use it to cover themselves. If you think they're going to vanish, Vegeta is an amazing assist, because if you move forward and you summon Vegeta, if they vanish like that, they will automatically appear in front of Vegeta, and Vegeta will hit them, so you can just then just launch them. Or combo. And Goku's is really good as well for extending combos, like that kind of stuff. Also on block string. So when someone's blocking everything, you want to basically keep going. So you want to basically like do this, and it's your turn again. Because there's no gap into his unit. Because it basically it's called block string or negative frames. But basically, they're having to take all of that and not press a button, because if they do, they get hit by Goku or they get hit by you. Vegeta is really great for that, because if you just do and go high and go low and grab, people forget that if you grab, which is Dragon Rush, if you Dragon Rush a lot, people don't expect it. So you can get a lot of damage on it. Plus, a really good thing about Dragon Rush, which is R1, holding both light and medium punch. You have to hold it. If you hold it, you do more hits. If you don't, it does 20. 21. If you hold it, it does 31. And the great thing about it is if you hold it, you gain a whole meter. You gain a whole bar from just doing that. Sparking, now people try to say sparking for the last character. They always, in Marvel, it used to give you way more damage the more people that. In this one, it's only about duration. It's not about damage. The damage is the same for any of the 3 characters. But, so even if one person's dead, it was the same damage as if all 3 people were alive. Difference is that it lasts longer. Whereas if it's 3 people alive and you're sparking, it normally runs out straight away, because it basically lasts for one combo's length, like 10 seconds, maybe less than 10. And the more people are dead, the longer it lasts. Also the higher the regen, but the damage is the same. So what you need to do is you can either use it as a last character because it lasts longer, and that's why they call it an anchor, because it's the last character. It's when you want to, your last hope, basically. Or you can use it whenever. And I think it's good to like save people. If they do a super long combo on you and they don't kill you, you sparking, you have all this blue health. If you sparking, you get all of that back. So there's no downside to using it at the beginning. Especially if you're gonna kill somebody. The only downside is that when they get to the last character and they have a sparking on the 3rd character, it's very hard to kill them because it's lasting for so long. The only reason. But when to use it is down to you. I mean, there is like. No, it's up to you when you want to use it. It's also invulnerable. So if someone's pressing a button and you spark him, it knocks them back, and also you can't get hit while you're in the middle of it. But I wouldn't advise use that invincibility during like a super, because the super normally lasts a while. But like Goku's beam super, it shoots for a long time. If you're in a dangerous situation, you can vanish, but if you're on a wall and they know you're gonna vanish, if you vanish and they down heavy, you get hit because it's in the air, so it counts as yeah. If they bait you into vanishing and they press down heavy, they'll knock you out of the vanish because it automatically switches sides. Other basic mechanics of the game is basically when the enemy is attacking, you can block. Now, if you hold forward and press tag, it will bring in your teammate. You have to hold forward and press tag. It will interrupt the enemy, and it will also waste 1 meter. But it's a safe way to come in because it will push them off you. Also, in this game, you have light, medium, heavy. If someone throws out a light at the same time you throw out a medium, you beat it. Okay? You then do a light, I do throwing lights, and then I do a medium at the exact same time. But the light is faster, so it comes out faster. Now you'll get a clash if people press the light at the same time. If people clash at the same time pressing the light at the same time, it's best to just mash light as fast as you can. Or block. Some people's moves have different different speeds and stuff like that, so they beat it. The interesting thing about clashing though, is that some moves are faster, right? You can cancel the clash into anything, so you can do it into a special move, anything. Trying to get the timing down. Kind of hard when using the computer. You can cancel it into that. 1, 2. It only happens when people mash. So the best is to change it into a cancel into a special move. That basically. When you on the last character, so you've only got one character left. That thing where you do forward and assist to switch someone in, you can still do it when you're on your last character. It will just make you do a vanish on block. It will do that. Everything will go grey, and you'll just your own character will switch in. So always remember that when you're on the last character, press forward and tag, and you will literally vanish behind them and pick them off you so that they stop the string. And that's only when you're on your last character. It still uses a meter, but it gives you a way to get pressure off yourself. So with Bardock, let's see here. The basic moves is like these moves. His medium is quite far reaching. Look at that. He goes really far. And his heavy's decent. I mean, his down heavy is not bad. He only has one Ki Blast. And the other thing is this. Now that thing, this move is really kind of bad. It's okay in corner, because on block, it's plus. So if you're doing a block string, like that, after that bit, they can't press a button, because you have priority. So if you just mash buttons after that, like that, they will get hit. The only other thing is this. This is really good to catch people in the air if they're pressing buttons and stuff. It doesn't beat everything, but it beats near enough everything. And it's really, really good, basically. It just hits them. Also, if it hits them a little bit before it touches them, so say they block it. The last bit is an overhead. The last hit is an overhead. So they could crouch block and then they'll get hit by the end bit. So if you hit the end bit with it, you do a super, it barely scales. If you look at the damage, it does almost full damage. So it's really, really good. But it's better if you hit them a little bit before you hit the end. 1 or 2 hits. Really good, like you can finish people off, catch them unawares. Bardock can do all his supers in the air. It's pretty good. Basically. So his block string is basically the same as everybody else's. You want to do 2 lights into 2 mediums. You can do crouching medium or standing medium first if one's the same. And then you want to do a down heavy. You want to do a forward heavy, or just neutral heavy, into down heavy. Like that. Now you can end it with this, but in the middle of the screen, it doesn't reach. It doesn't reach because normally they just move backwards or they jump.
Yes.
Recording, please. And his block strings normally you want to assist. The other one is this one. But this is when you use the assist to make them stay still, so they can't escape. In the middle of the screen, you can jump over, stuff like that. You can jump forward and then dash back. That catches a lot of people, especially if you run like that. Unexpected. I held forward. Yeah, the way you tag easily is you hold forward and press assist, and that's the fast way of tagging it. Look at that, came on the wrong side. The one thing you can do is this. So his B and B, like basic combos. Crouching medium, standing medium, jump. Yeah. His medium in the air hits twice. Down heavy. So that bit at the top, you literally do this. You do 1-1-1. The other one you can do is this. The 1-1 twice, because 1-1-1 is light, medium, heavy in the game. The 1-1 is that. Don't press nothing, second hit will hit. You just let both legs hit. It's good. Hard knockdown. Yeah. Do whatever you want after. Now, the basic thing for Bardock and the wall combos basically let you do more because they're stuck in one position, and lets you just do more because it's closer to the floor. Also, they got nowhere to go, so all your moves will basically hit because they're right in front of you. So you can do this. That's If you don't want to do Vegeta, or like Vegeta has been used to cover yourself, you can do this. Okay. Now this is my combo. I don't know if you want to learn it, but you can do this. Oop. Then actually. So the way you do a level 3 when you tag in for super is you press backwards and assist. And it will bring out the level 3 straight away. You don't need to do half circles, nothing like that. If you want to bring out assist when you super, you just press the tag. So if I'm on Vegeta, I press the tag 1. Just press it on its own. And if I do a super, I'll bring out level 3 for somebody else, you press back and assist. They'll come up. So let me do that one more time. Seven bars. Also, no sparking. 100% kills. If you try to copy that wall combo I showed you, this one, there's another alternate version. That one. First, no, let's go. If you add lights, say you jump in here and you do this, you have to cut the combo short. Also, it does a lot less damage. A lot less damage. As you can see, it doesn't kill at all, but that's the stuff you can do. Also, you can do this, catch people that are jumping, but if they're blocking, do this. It's very unsafe, but you can do that. So you can do this. But it's very unsafe, because if you fly over them and they're down heavy, they'll hit you straight away. The other stuff with movement wise, if you just do this constantly, it's very hard to catch you because they can't, because you're flying with an attack really fast and also covers the whole screen. Do that. Accident. Start off. For Goku, he has all these normal moves. His standing medium is really far. And this especially that really far. So his basic combos is the same as normal. This. The other variation is this one. Feel free to look back that one again when you can. So with Goku, he's quite honest. He hasn't got move. One thing you can do to get an opening is heavy. People expect you to do that. If you do that into Ki Blast, that hits overhead. So if they crouch it, they won't expect it. You can do this. If you're finding it troublesome to hit supers when you're landing after this, because you have to time it quite nicely like there. You missed. If you're having trouble with that, just do the heavy. You land faster, so you get a chance to do that more. Otherwise, do the quarter second forward one at light, and that does more damage. Now the other thing you can do is this. You see everyone do it all the time. But yeah, so basically you do an all-air combo, and then you do 1-1, 1-1, Ki Blast, light Tatsu into that, and then you do again. That's the R2 version, the Super Dash version. Right trigger. You have to make sure this super goes downwards though. You have to make sure it's very high before you do it. When you do it on a corner, you can do the medium Tatsu. You don't have to do the lightning. They'll do that. Plus 2 bars and it's a lot of damage. It's pretty decent, especially with sparkling. And personally, I always keep Goku anchor, but that's my team. Goku can shoot Kamehameha that way and downwards in the air. On the floor, shoot straight and up and upwards. It's very unsafe though because he stays still. But this is pretty decent. It also has a special move where he pushes down key and just does that. It applies a lot of hit stun, so you can carry on combos like that. You can do this. Yeah, it's not worth it because you can only use Super Dash once. That is you can't jump cancel off of it either. But it has its uses. Light Tatsu, medium Tatsu. He has an overhead. This is the light, medium, and Spanish version. Meter version. The meter version is actually plus, so you can keep pressing buttons afterwards. Your turn still. On block string, I have 3 different things. Which is an overhead, so if they block low. And for Ki Blast, you can add as many as you want. But the longer you hold it, the more they can super dash for it. But you can do this. If you're thinking of super dash, that's okay. You can keep coming after them. They can't super dash for it. The only other one is like that. Down heavy into Tatsu. Into assist is really good. Because it's still your turn and just do what you want. Corner combo, quite interesting. Weird. So this is my version of the most damage you can get in a corner without any special thing. It's like this. Oh, one interesting thing as well. This one does more damage. Warp Kamehameha does more damage than the straight one. It's 2214. This does 2050. But if you aim it upwards, you do the normal one. So it's 2240. So it just does more damage aiming because it's harder to combo off of. So, simplified version. This is a different version. No, you get it earlier. Actually, with this team, you could technically do this. So you get an idea. And yeah, that's basically Goku in a nutshell. It's about finding out what he can do. And Vegeta. So basically Vegeta's got really stubby limbs. They're really fast. So what you want to do with Vegeta is, so this is the same for everybody. You don't want to auto combo, light. That's kind of bad. So you want to do light, medium. So you're going to do. He has 3 different things. He has the Katsu kicks, which are okay. That one's really good because on block, this is the light version. You can dash off of it. So if you do this, you have more pressure. So you do a string, light kicks, and then you full dash. Keep pressing buttons, but you have to make sure you use this. It's not safe. Like that. And you can always fake it by full dashing and do it low. His other block string, which makes him safe. This one. You can't super dash through that. There's no gap. If it hits people, you can vanish and carry on the combo. Oh, let me show you something. Goku, you can do this. That's just that combo if you can. Do it again. Yeah. Vegeta is the same thing. So with Vegeta, you can actually aim that direction. If you press the R2 version, it goes downwards. What? R2. Only in the air does it get affected. He has one of the weakest level 3s, by the way. It only does less than 4k. And most people does more 4.2k. It's because he can do it in the air, and it's just a straight thingy, so it's quite hard to like miss and put into combos. It's straight across the screen. The other good redeeming feature is his knee, quarter circle back knee button. The light one's okay, but it's not so good. The medium one is really good, and the heavy one is. The thing that makes it good is that basically this move is invincible. So, apart well, it can even dodge level 3s actually, but if the level 3 is a constant beam, the rest of it will it'll hit him after he does the knee. But it's really good on block, like on block because you can vanish. So if someone's coming in, like you're on the corner and you just walk, like come off the floor, you can just knee and vanish. What else is there? So the basic combos in the air. Level 1 or level 3, either one works. That doesn't work in the corner. It only works in the corner, sorry. This one. But the only problem with this combo is there's a better one. So even mid-screen this works. Level 1 or level 3, either one works. In the corner, you can add 4 Q blasts in the air, because they won't go anywhere because they're right next to the wall. So and if you're having trouble, just do this. Just do 1-1-1 at a time. Now you know, but there is this combo. The most damaging I could find. Do stuff like that. Yeah, and hopefully you find the game fun, basically. Remember, always use assist if you can, unless you're using it to save it in a combo. Just use it if you can. On block string, like, that will let you carry on. Bardock is great for that because even if they block it, they're stuck blocking for a long time because they're still recovering from the block. Yeah, hopefully that helps you out. Use meter. Don't be afraid to use it because people always save it, but there's no point saving it. If you've got 7 bars, why? Because to be honest, you get 14 bars in the game as long as you keep hitting. If you keep hitting, then you'll get 14 bars. What's saving 7 for? You don't get any more past that. Just feel free to use it. Kill a character if you can. If you want to just do a raw super, just do it. But anyway, I hope that helps you out, dude. See you later. Peace. Enjoy.